The Detroit of the 21st century. It's the vision EMC CEO Will Cashin has for Elkhart County. His company has announced plans to begin building light-duty hybrid electric pickup trucks in Wakarusa and Napanee by 2010. Tonight at 6, we outline some of the challenges that still lie ahead for EMC to make that vision a reality. But what if Cashin's dream really does come true? WSBT's Troy Kehoe joins us with his special report, Electric Excitement. Troy?
And for Will Cashin, excitement may be an understatement. He prefers to call it electric optimism. But how much of that optimism is also realism? We talked to some local and national experts to find out.
This is the basic underpinnings of, hopefully, one of the success stories that EMC will enjoy.
This is Will Cashin's baby.
It'll say EMC on the back.
At least, he hopes it will be.
There'll be aerodynamic changes to the vehicle. It's going to have an underpan. The treatment on the front of the vehicle will be changed.
But getting from drawing to driving won't be easy. Among the challenges on the road ahead, federal and state loans and grants still in limbo, partnerships with suppliers and builders still being finalized, and a willing workforce that still needs to be trained. Cashin maintains all the answers have been right here all along.
All of Elkhart County, in the motorhome business, the truck upfitting business, right down the street at Utilimasters, have always purchased chassis or the actual underpinnings of their vehicles and upfit those vehicles with whatever custom bodies they had. So we're doing really no different than what's always been done here.
But even if all the queries about money, partnerships, and workers are answered, experts say there's another question that could ultimately determine EMC's fate.
Are they going to be competitive with that? That's pretty tough. It's an extremely competitive market.
Two things will likely determine the answer: what the truck will cost and who might buy it.
Research, buy, we deliver.
For his part, Cashin won't talk specific numbers yet, but he will talk hope. At the top of his wish list, utility companies who could take advantage of the hybrid truck's onboard battery packs to supply crews with on-the-spot electricity during an outage. But Cashin likely won't be making that pitch alone. Troubled automaker Chrysler is also trying a new route, hoping to deliver hundreds of hybrid trucks to the U.S. Postal Service. Ford, Nissan, and electric sports car maker Tesla are also now in talks to develop larger hybrid SUVs. And to make the market just a little more crowded, Cole says it won't be just other hybrids EMC will have to fend off.
What the hybrid runs into in the somewhat larger vehicles is the diesel and the diesel fuel economy, and the hybrid fuel economy is roughly what the diesel fuel economy improvement is. You know, it's in the area of 25 to 30%.
If diesel prices stay low, Cole says the hybrid truck market may not grow. The other question, without a dealer network in place, how will potential buyers even find EMC?
There'll be a lot of folks who fly in here to look at vehicles. We may buy, airline tickets for them to come here and buy a vehicle from us. Anything to help the customer feel comfortable with the purchase.
Still, there are some who feel decidedly uncomfortable about the uncertainty of a timeline that sets all of this for completion in just 9 to 18 months. Traditional wisdom, some say, casts plenty of doubt.
I'd probably scratch my head a little bit thinking, can you really pull this off?
But Cashin says his business plan is anything but traditional.
It's not what we do. It's what we help to cause to have happen.
He plans to provide the electric engine and let other experts in the field put it on the road.
Do you still believe that trucks will be rolling off an assembly line in 2010?
I absolutely do.
No doubt.
No doubt.
And there are others that now share Cashin's sense of optimism.
Do you believe that this is still all on track?
Oh, I certainly do. I believe it more almost every day now. There were times in those first few months where it just seemed like it was almost too good or too big, or why is it here? And, as we went to Detroit and Indianapolis and Washington, it just looks to me like all the pieces really are coming together.
Is it going to be difficult? Well, most good things are.
But difficult doesn't have to mean impossible.
You don't want to say, well, this will never work, because it might.
I've always been able to see the dream, and now what I'm able to do is execute on the dream because of other people.
What do you see when you look out here to Napanee, to Wakarusa?
Yeah, well, that's a beautiful thing. I see an entire EV engineering and development complex supplying products to the entire Elkhart community, to all of the coach builders in town.
And you believe it'll happen?
Oh, I know it'll happen.
And Cashin wants you to believe too. It's one reason why EMC will open the doors of their brand new headquarters on State Road 19 in Wakarusa to the public this Thursday. EMC will be playing host to a green summit that will feature input from internationally recognized environmental experts from Ball State University, Global Green USA, and others. Cashin calls it the first step toward the goal of uniting the community to make some small changes. His hope now that they will lead to big changes down the road. Troy Kehoe, WSBT News.